Guys, welcome to Joe Ciminera Presents. I'm Joe Ciminera. Today we're going to get started talking about 5 simple ways that you could promote your independent feature film. Or, whether it could be a TV show, just 5 ways of promoting your film, documentary, or television show. So the first one on the list is Facebook groups. Facebook groups, if you connect to the right audience, right? Now, if you're an independent filmmaker, you're not going to go with floral design. I know that sounds crazy that you have to remind somebody of that, but you really have to only attend and join the groups that are related to your actual topic. That's really important. You know, if you're an independent filmmaker, don't be on a photographer's Facebook group because you're not going to get that same massive audience that you're looking for. So that's very important when it comes to that. And the type of groups that you want to film is very easy. You just go to this search bar on Facebook and just put, acting groups, cinematographer groups, independent filmmaker groups, acting school groups. Just think of whatever it is your topic is, documentary groups. What you'll really do, number one, is get a really good education because of what people are posting on there. A lot of people are posting some really great things that you can learn from if you just kind of sit and watch the feed and even comment or just sit back and enjoy, what everybody else is saying. If you don't have anything to say, you can at least learn on what people are commenting, the trends, what's going on in the industry. I find that's always great way to find what's going on in the industry as far as news because there's no, independent news station, but people always tend to get the information from wherever it is they gather it and they release it on those groups. So posting on those groups, you have to make sure obviously that you're allowed to promote yourself because a lot of those groups do not allow self-promotion, but some of them do. And there's also some creative ways around that as well. I'm sure you can think of it. But the bottom line is, you really get the attention of not only people that could become a fan of your work, but you also get the attention of the industry as well. Maybe you need an editor or a camera person and stuff like that. So it's a great way to network. And I think Facebook groups are one of the most ways to promote a particular project without having to really pay anything. So those Facebook groups are free. I'm not with the Facebook ads, paid ads and stuff like that. I was never a big fan of them. I think that they circle around your true audience and don't really get you where you need to be. So the Facebook groups are a great way to go. So go right onto Facebook, join some groups today. You can post up to, I think, 10 or 12 groups a day without you getting flagged. So there's a limit on how many times you could repost your content on there. But I think that that's a great way to start. Second is going to be getting reviewers. Now you have to have rhinoceros skin for this. You have to know that your work is going to be scrutinized. It's not, people are not going to be throwing flowers at you, when you're walking down the block. Most haters are going to hate what you do, even if it's great. So you have to know that going into, a situation where you're going to open yourself up to public opinion. A lot of times that public opinion can really get downright nasty and rude. So you have to be prepared for that. But even bad press is good press. And, getting someone to review your film and being able to release it into their market, whether it's good or bad, is going to help you increase the visibility. It'll also create the analytics, for your tags that'll go down in the bottom of that video as well. When people search horror film or documentary or romantic comedy, your work has got a good opportunity to pop up. Somebody might see the trailer and say, okay, we're renting that tonight. So that's a good way to do it too. And you can contact a lot of these YouTubers and movie reviewers. You can contact them if you go on to the, I believe it's the YouTube studio. You can click on the channel and up comes their information. A lot of times they'll put an email in there. You can just email them and say, hey, I got this movie, here's the trailer, I would love for you to review it, and you hope for the best. So that's another way of promoting it for absolutely free. Don't sleep on the hashtags. All my older people out there might say, well, I don't know that hashtag stuff, or, that's for the younger generation. You better start learning hashtags because if you don't, your stuff just is not going to pop up in the search engine results. Now you can go right onto Google and type in best hashtags for horror films. best hashtags for documentaries. And there are sites that for free will automatically generate 10 to 12 tags on there that you can copy and paste and put it into your video or your social media posts and stuff like that. Very, very, very important. Hashtags will get you to where it is you want to be searched. It'll help you get to the top of those search engine results because that's what people are looking for. That's what a hashtag is. Hashtag, director of the year, or if you won an award or something like that. Connect something that's going to be connecting you to the top of that list when people search for it. That's also free. Next, you want to network with others when it comes to filming. What does that mean? Well, network with others. Go on those Facebook groups and start commenting on other people's posts. Let them know you have a project. All this stuff is time consuming, but it works. And if you stay consistent with it, if you become a notable person with posting, you're not bashing anyone, and you're out there to not promote not only your work, but somebody else's, right? A lot of times we look at people's work and we're like, I won't give them a thumbs up. But why not? Give them a thumbs up, give them a share, give them a comment. Comment on everybody else's stuff, because that same person you comment on could be a loyal follower and a fan for you forever. So if you have the time, if you don't have the time, you want to get an intern in there just to start, commenting on people's work and stuff like that, and somehow try to relate it to what you're doing so that you can also get them to be a fan as well. Once somebody loves your work, they're on it. They're a fan for life most of the time. So, there's plenty of filmmakers that have even made some bomb movies, and still got that loyal fan base that stays on board. So that's important. Last, we're going to talk about bumper ads. Now, bumper ads are a Google ad. It's a paid ad. But what I like about bumper ads is you're paying for every 1,000 times that your ad runs. You're only allowed a 6-second ad. So the 6-second ad would be something like, hey, watch my new movie, Me Familia 2, which is coming out, which we are filming it right now, and it'll be ready for hopefully December 2020 or 2021 in January, up and around that time. And you got 6 seconds to direct people to where you want to go. There's a website on the screen that can pop up as well. Those are bumper ads, 6 seconds, and you pay for 1,000 impressions. 1,000 impressions means 1,000 times it actually pops up in front of someone. You can pay $2 to $5 even for your local market, and your 6 seconds will be in everybody's phone. So, people don't realize the power of that advertising structure. And it's amazing because when it first started back, when did bumper ads start? 6 years ago? I was all over it, and it was like you could pay 10 cents for the most popular city and blast your stuff all over the place. Now that same city, their lowest bid is like $4.50. It's gotten that saturated in 6 years. Still, an incredible way to promote anything that you're doing, because it's a 6-second ad and it has the ability to be in front of a lot of people. You can tailor it down to desktop computer, laptop, mobile, even it goes as far as like even classroom television. Anywhere that there's VOD platforms, Roku, anything you're watching TV like that, the ads can jump on in there, as well as a lot of partners that are partnering with Google and that whole bumper structure, which is just an incredible thing. So don't sleep on that. Would I recommend anything else with Google ads? Not really. A lot of that stuff, unless you're Ty Lopez or something, you have a budget from here to the moon and you could just spit out all those things all day long. You got to be really careful where you put your money because you want that return. 6-second bumper ad is not really for selling a product. It's great for branding. So it'll get you the eyeballs, it'll get you the visibility. Hope that helps. If it did, like, subscribe, and comment. Somebody asked me how come I don't do more videos. If I see the interaction and I see that these videos are actually helping people out there by a comment here, a like here, and a share here, I'll keep throwing them out for free. So hopefully they help filmmakers out there abroad. But thank you for watching this fun little video here. And lights, camera, action. Get to filming your movie today, no matter what. Promote it and let the world see what you're about.